Hey, what's up everybody? Remi Sovran here from RemiSovran.com. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to perform the Hamstring Dominant Glute Bridge. So to perform the Hamstring Dominant Glute Bridge, we're going to get into a position where we're on our back here and our knees are flexed. So from this position, we're going to slightly brace our core. So a slight brace to our core, so we're engaging our abdominals, slight depression of the shoulders, and we're squeezing our lats together, just slightly though. That's just to kind of keep more of a neutral and braced spine while we're performing this exercise. So from here, feet are going to be up now, and we want to push our heels into the ground. But we don't want to push them too forcefully, so we want about 50% tension in our hamstrings. So you can palpate your hamstrings here just so you can kind of feel that tension and feel them turn on. The thing is, we don't want to forcefully push our heels, so don't forcefully push your heels into the ground. And the reason why is because if we forcefully push them into the ground, when we perform this exercise, if we kind of sustain that tension for a long period of time, it could put a lot of strain onto our knees. So we want to work at around 50% tension or activation within our hamstrings. So about 50% of the force that you could push into the ground as opposed to 100%. So from that position, everything's braced. Then you're just going to shoot your hips up like a normal glute bridge. And then we're just going to a neutral position here, so we're not going into that hyperextended position. So if we get into that hyperextended position, that can kind of lead to extension-based back pain over time if we continuously do that. So slow and controlled, return to the starting position, and then repeat. So you should strongly feel your hamstrings being turned on as opposed to your glutes. So because the main purpose of this is to kind of work those hamstring stabilizers as opposed to the glutes. So you can hold this position for a few seconds, or you can hold it longer to kind of challenge yourself in different ways. So key thing, just make sure the abs are slightly braced, the shoulders are slightly depressed, lats are together, you got your hamstrings turned on, and you're shooting your hips up. But making sure your heels are being pushed into the ground and keeping the tension in your hamstrings. Alright guys, so that's the Hamstring Dominant Glute Bridge. And so the reason why this exercise is important, and the reason why it's important to strengthen our stabilizers and our hamstrings, is because when we look at the hamstring muscle group itself, it's important in stabilizing our knee, providing stability to our knee and also to our SI joint. Because when we think about it, the hamstrings, they work together with the glutes to engage in hip extension. So when we look at hip extension, there's an important reason why we need to strengthen the glutes. Is one, for hip extension. Secondly, for stabilizing the SI joint, because the hamstrings work with the glutes to stabilize the SI joint. And thirdly, very important in stabilizing the knee. Often, a lot of times, people with maybe knee problems, or that they have cartilage breakdown around the knee, or whatever it is, they may have weak hamstrings. And it's important to kind of strengthen those stabilizers to provide more stability to that knee and prevent any maybe joint injuries or ligament injuries around the knee. Okay guys, so that's how you perform the Hamstring Dominant Glute Bridge. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And also, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fitness videos, fitness tips that are similar to this. Okay guys, all the best and take care.